Hi, folks. This is Lee with the Market Sense for the week of October 6th, 2020. The charts in this presentation are provided to us by the Trade Navigator software from Gettess. And this is a weekly bond market chart. Yeah, I know, sideways, sideways, yada, yada, yada. They've had a little breakdown here, and they're acting like they actually could see some more breakdown, although they have made a little four-tick new low below this swing and recovered, so maybe that's it. But they might be breaking down a little further. I just don't think they can have any serious breakdown till the election. I mean, I think the most likely direction out of this big long sideways is down, but I think we need different economic conditions than we have right now, so I don't expect anything out of them, really. The interesting thing will be if they can get back up to 176, that's the mid 176 range, 176.14, 15. Or maybe even higher, maybe 77.12. Probably the most critical thing for the week, though, in terms of analyzing them for the future, is this projected low here at 74.27, I believe, is the exact calculation. If they get back up and close above that, that will show that this is sort of a little false break, and they'll probably just be back in the middle here. If they don't, then maybe they're still trying to go a little bit lower. Be interesting to see how they react Wednesday, because they did have a little recovery on Tuesday. Now, in stocks, boy, this market was up here at 34.21, the high of the week so far. And this entire weekly range was created in basically the last hour of Tuesday. They had been trending up and looking very strong, and then we got a tweet that said the president didn't want to negotiate with the Democrats anymore as far as some sort of bailout for people and stimulus for people in unemployment, etc. You know, I've been analyzing markets since the mid-1980s. I haven't figured out how to analyze tweets. I don't know how to anticipate them when they come. It's a whole nother world here. But I dislike market moves that occur for obvious reasons, and this move down was obviously because of that tweet. Now, first things first, I don't really believe it. I think there'll continue to be negotiations, but what we'll need to look at is there's support here at 33.16. There is more down here at 32.55. I don't know where they will hold, but I think they will hold someplace, and I think the market really wants to go up, and I think the politicians really want to come to an agreement on stimulus. But boy, when you get a move of that magnitude in an hour for just a piece of news like that, it's pretty doggone difficult to control your risk if you happen to be in the market. Fortunately, I was not. But tell me what the tweet's going to be tomorrow, and I'll tell you how low they'll go before they turn around. But I'm kind of looking for them to turn around. I think this entire move from the high down to the low here is strictly a news-based item, and those tend not to last unless something else comes in to reinforce them, which I don't expect in this case. So I'd be looking for a reason to buy them. I don't know if 33.16 or 32.25. This is 33.16. This is 32.25. Or 55, I'm sorry. I don't know if either of those is the proper area, but I'm looking for something, and somebody shut down Twitter. That would help. In the QQQ, which is basically the ETF version of the NASDAQ, they also had this big move down. Well, it was a move down, not as big as in the S&P. And this is a little different because they were not at new highs. They were just up here to this resistance, which is around 281. So this potentially could be a little more serious, although it still occurred on just news on the tweet, so that's not as good. The support here, 271.38, is an interesting way to look at. If they get down there Wednesday, we'll have to take a good look. And they could break all the way down to 264.68 down here at the lower moving average. That'd be interesting to look at too if they break that far. Similar to the S&P, I'd be looking for a reason to buy these. I don't really believe the move lower is for good reason. It's just a piece of news. And so I'd be looking for reasons to buy them, but until somebody shuts down Twitter, pretty difficult to control the risk when you go in there. So you just got to watch closely and see if they're stalling someplace and try to take your shot. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable